Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 4. I'm Afif and my friend Eka and Helda. Today is our part of presentation and with our article entitled The Implementation Teaching Listening TOEFL and Test English School. Introduction. TOEFL or Test of English as a Foreign Language test is one of requirement which has to be fulfilled by English education department students before getting their graduation. Indonesia, including faculties of teacher training and education of Mataram University, it requires students to have minimum TOEFL scores 500. The score standard can be different in each university. Audio listening that is used during TOEFL learning has three types, namely short dialogues, long conversation, and talks. Hamauda 2013 states that the students' problems in learning listening related to the listening text. Listening problems relate to the tasks and activities. Listener problems relate to the listener and teacher's methodology. TOEFL test can be done online or through a direct test. To achieve the desired score, students must learn to achieve this. Learning the TOEFL materials and exercise are really needed for students. Test English School is an English school in Pare Kediri that focused on preparing for the English language test, TOEFL and IELTS.
Method. The research was conducted using descriptive qualitative research. The research subject were 3 students who were studying, a TOEFL listening teacher, and a TOEFL director from the Test English School Institute, Yosurdoso, English Village Tulungrejo, Pare, Kediri. The research method used is a direct observation by conducting interviews with 3 students who are studying and documenting so that there is research evidence. There are two research data, namely primary data in the form of TOEFL listening teacher because these teachers are very knowledgeable about the teaching process in the classroom and the director of TOEFL, and secondary data in the form of interviews with 3 students who are studying. Analysis of the qualitative data produced using data reduction, data presentation, and drawing conclusion.
3. Result and discussion. Result and discussion contains 3 results, namely, first, the preparation of teaching listening TOEFL at Test English School. Second, implementation of teaching listening TOEFL at Test English School. And third, the evaluation of teaching listening TOEFL at Test English School. The number 1 is the preparation. The teacher prepares 2 things before teaching, namely syllabus and media. The coordinator of TOEFL program at this English school is Mr. Pandri. He is the coordinator of TOEFL program and TOEFL teacher. According to the result of interview, he said that he arranged the material from the easier to the most difficult material. The material taken from these sources: Longman, ETS, and Ultimate. P. Media. The media prepared before teaching were songs, laptop, sound system, projector, online Cambridge dictionaries, TOEFL audio listening, and WhatsApp. Number 2. Implementation of teaching listening TOEFL at Test English School. There are 3 points: pre-teaching, while teaching, and post-teaching. Based on the result of interview and observation, it can be concluding the teacher opened the class by greeting, then plays song as warming up and checking the students' homework as the ticket for training the lesson. And B. While teaching. From the result of interviews and observation, it can be concluded that the teacher have good interaction with the students. The teacher explained the material clearly and always solved the students' problem. The teacher always gave them tips to increase their listening. C. Pause teaching. According to the result of observation, the teacher closes the lesson by asking students' understanding, whether students have understood or not. If students have questions, the teacher answers the questions. Before closing the lesson, the teacher motivates students to do listening exercise as often as possible, because good listening is because they are used to listening. And the last, the evaluation of teaching listening TOEFL at TES English School. According to the result of interview and observations, TES English School does 2 evaluations. The first is done every morning and the second is done every Friday at the second week. From the result of interview, observation, and documentation, evaluation does into types. The teacher tries to solve the student problem in learning and doing the test of listening TOEFL in every Friday. Well, we have done the presentation. Thank you for your attention and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.